Hey everyone, how you doing? Happy to be outside this morning. If you didn't see my video of the 25-mile-an-hour wind yesterday, it was terrible. We stayed in all day. I got out just a little bit, and we went out to the greenhouse, Simba and I potted up a few asters from their seed trays, and that's about it. And then we came back in and just was bored the rest of the day. That was it. All we could do is eat snacks and watch TV. And you know, that's hard for me. I don't like sitting too much. All right, let's see if the wind put a damper on anything. Seemed like everything was kind of, you know, stuck in the ground and didn't move and didn't get blown away. But it was all day long, not a break at all. It was just windy, and the sun finally came out, probably around 1 o'clock, and that was a nice sign that things might be getting better. But it just got windy, and it stayed windy, and not a fun weekend at all, because Saturday was that way too. Friday night we got rain. The storms came in and we got rain, about a ½ inch. And then Saturday, it was rainy on and off a little bit, and then we got some hail, and so we're happy for that. Not the hail so much, but the hail wasn't bad. It was just a little tiny pea-sized hail. Didn't hurt a thing. So let's see. Yeah, pretty sure that's a snapdragon. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's go through here. Let's see the tomatoes. Ooh, I may have to replace a couple. This one got blown over really bad. It looks like it's the less acidic one. I think my Ruger got blown to pieces. Let's go around here and look. Let's take a walk around and look. My little cherry bush, she made it. She's so low to the ground. And the blooms seem to have stayed pretty good on the cherry tree. There's still blooms on there. So, anyway, the rhubarb is doing just fine. And, let's see. Yeah, I might have to clip. This got broke off. I don't know. I might just put another one in. I'll just replace it. I'm not going to wait for it. It wasn't looking too good the other day anyway. This one lost its. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There, that one's okay. I think, yes, that's all right. Oh shoot, I may have to get a bamboo stick for this. I might do this here. Get on there. There you go. There, that's a better spot. Alright. Well, we'll give it a day or two and see what happens. We have to prune them up a little bit. This one just totally got snapped. So I'll have to take care of it. I may just put another one in there. This one is kind of crazy. It looks like it's Or that might be something that I cut off earlier. Okay. I'll pull that up just a little. Well, not too awful bad. I have more tomatoes, we do know that. The smaller ones, they all made it okay. They're a little blowed over a little bit, but they're fine. Here, the alyssum is coming up good in here. They look happy to get some rain, some real water. Yep, and look at the Sweet Williams. Look at, they're just standing straight up. These are doing a little better. There's a couple that not making it, but they're happy to get some real rainwater. Salvia that we put in before the rain, it doing good. Not much down there yet. I want to see the Rebecca that we put in. Rebecca and the Buddleia butterfly bush just doing fine, and the Rebecca and the black-eyed Susan and the other Rebecca doing just fine. Okay. I still couldn't decide what that was over here that I had planted. You know, that I dug up. I may have to go back on some videos and see if I filmed it. It probably was something that I didn't know if it would live through the winter or not, and of course it didn't show any signs of life, so it probably wouldn't have come back anyway. Lavender is doing good, of course, and we have sticks and branches and all kinds of stuff sticking in our stuff, and I need to get back in there and get some of them leaves out of the cactus. I got to figure out what I'm going to put here. You know what I was reading? That the black pearl pepper, ornamental pepper, was an indoor plant. I thought it was, you could put it outside. We'll see. The pennies are getting buds on them. And I don't know about those, but I did seed this with alyssum. I don't know how these are going to do. Oh, they look like, oh, they got new growth on them along the bottom. And the bleeding heart is still bleeding, blooms, and it's a little chilly out here this morning, but it's supposed to get up to 70 today. And we'll see how this does. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. Don't know. This never did grow last fall when I put it in. I don't think it grew at all. Let's go into the house. You know what? I need to go shut my door. Why did I leave that open so long? Oh. Did you see my short of my turkey? Of the turkey that was playing in our cedar trees? I didn't get very much of it, but I thought it was crazy. Just add one more wild animal to our list of. I'm going to put their big tube out today, tack it down. I think it's supposed to be windy again next weekend and kind of not very nice. See, we got some rain. That shows about maybe an inch. Okay. Yay. It was nice and humid in here yesterday. Yes, as you can tell, I have plenty of tomato plants that I could replant some. But some of them just needed to get outside. Yeah. And these are the, up here. These are the asters, the blue asters that I repotted yesterday, since I didn't have anything else to do other than laundry, dishes, dinner, cleaning house. But you know, my husband's watching TV, so it's kind of hard to clean house. Ooh, the salvia is coming up real good in here. This popped right up. Rebecca, yeah. It was nice and humid in here yesterday with the sun on it. And it should be nice and toasty in here tomorrow too, or today too. It almost looks like it's getting bigger. That's the green echinacea green twister. And okay, what I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to take the tubers that I have from my dahlia, the one dahlia that I have, and I'm going to soak it, and I'm going to put it in a pot, and maybe stick it in the house, or maybe just in here in the greenhouse, even though it's not heated. It does get pretty warm. I'm not sure what low of degree it can handle, but I'm pretty sure it can handle maybe down to 40 degrees. So I might just do that, and just thinking whether to leave it in the house in a pot, or leave it in here in the, there it is. It's called my Night Queen. This is the one I grew last year, was so beautiful, and I lost her. She's size 2, so she's got a pretty good size bloom. Not a dinner plate, but I have a dinner plate coming. Likes full sun. Now this says just to put it in the ground and water heavily. But I'm going to soak it a little bit. That's what I did last year. 3 inches deep, 12 inches apart. It blooms July through October, and sometimes here till November. And dahlia tubers will do well in any soil, provided it is well drained. Improve drainage in heavy soil by mixing in organic matter in depth of 8 inches. The tubers should be planted after all danger of freezing is past. It is important to give the tubers a good drenching immediately after planting. Flowering period can be prolonged by removing faded flowers. Lift bulbs before first frost and store them over winter in a cool, frost-free place. I think I'm going to do what another grower did and put them in coolers, one of our big coolers we have in the shed, and I think I'll just leave them in there in a cooler and wrap them real good with saran wrap this year, because I'll actually get to save some good tubers this year. Remember, your tulips and everything, when the blooms die back, you need to leave those leaves and let the sun take in the energy so they'll bloom again real pretty the next year. Let the foliage, the green leaves, completely die back by themselves naturally, and then you can clip them off if you want to. But you can clip them in the fall, or you can even clip them first thing in the spring, and that way next spring you know where they're at. It's nice to know, especially if you're going to add more, which I may do. I love those tulips from Michigan Bulb. I love the anemones. I love the... It was all part of the English Gardens, I believe. Dutch Gardens. My husband's been sick, and I think I caught a little bit of it, but I don't think I'll get it near as bad. But anyway, mix. It was a Dutch garden mix, and they had the layout on how to do your Dutch garden, and of course I didn't do it that way. I just did it my own way. It's just a whole wonderful mix. I haven't seen my alliums bloom yet, but what I'll do is it may be next year, because sometimes the first time when you plant perennials, that first year you plant them or they bloom, it's not always going to be as pretty at the pictures. You got to give it a couple, 3 years before it really shows off, and it should be a real nice show. But I think I want to put a few more of those double daffodils in there. Them are so pretty, and they smell like a real light flowery perfume in a way. Just not really flowery, just like it's a perfume, just a perfumey smell, just real light, and it was so pretty. And I think I want to get a few more of those. And I really loved the ones with the black in the middle of the orange and red. Them were so gorgeous, some tulips. And then I just want to get a few more to stick in there, because really there was 200 bulbs I put in, and I think that was counting a lot of my mini hyacinths. But I really think that some, either the squirrels got them because they love to dig around in that front garden, and it might have been just some didn't just grow. So anyway, I won't keep you very long this morning. I just wanted to take you around to let's go see at the front what happened out front, if it held on. Asters are good in there. Oh, I wanted to let you know too. Looky here. I just planted these cosmos. Oh, just a couple days ago. Whoops, sorry. I'm at the wrong way. Right there is a little sprout coming up. So they're starting to come up. That's the only one I see so far. Just that one. And come back here to the zinnias. I noticed these yesterday. I just didn't have my camera with me, but there's one right there, I believe. Oh, right there too, right there. Some of these just might be weeds or flowers, but I know that's a flower. So I need to dry it, probably. And there's a little tiny one right here, little tiny flower right there, or sprout. Okay, All right, now let's go up front and see how everything fared up there. Oh, my garbage can is knocked over. Imagine that. Oh, the Liguria, they come up a little higher. Then Patience, they hung on. Let's see here. Good morning. Good.
What are you up to today?
Oh, I'm just filming, and I'm looking to see what damage the wind did yesterday or the weekend.
It was nasty, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looks like everything stood up nice.
Right? Yeah. Doesn't look like it knocked anything over.
No.
How are your plants?
Just my tomato plants that I planted out that back. It got one or two.
Did it not?
But I have plenty to replace.
Right,
no big deal.
Yeah, luckily I ain't got anything out there that's really above ground yet.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to. It wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah. Well, if you need anything, just come on over. You can check out my stuff.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, and tulips and this and that. Yep, everything looks good and nothing knocked over.
Good deal.
That's a good thing.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
Oh, you too. Have a great day. And Dusty Miller. And everything is good. The hostas, all of this, the gladiolas, nothing was up too high except for the tomatoes. And I'll tell you what, I have plenty to replace them, so that's no big deal. And let's see. Oh, my son finally got his raised bed made for my daughter-in-law's salsa garden. Come on, Lucy. And so I told her, just whenever you're ready to plant them, come on over. They're hardened pretty good. I said they pretty cool weather, you know, down to 29. So outside, probably wait another couple weeks anyway before she'd come over. And I said maybe the peppers in a couple weeks. We'll see what the weather says. And if not, then we'll do May 15th like we're supposed to. It's a little chilly yet this morning, so I'll get you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.